All right, everybody, welcome back to I've Got Next. I'm Smeef, and with me, as always, is Austin. And hello, Ashley.
Hello, I'm sure glad she has both eyes again.
Yeah. So this made me jump a couple of times. Every time you save and come back into the game, she's right in your damn face.
No personal space at all. She's
I
a
also
close
noticed.
talker.
I also noticed that. Oh yeah, like when you can like smell what they had for breakfast. I also noticed. I think the whole smashing of things that has to go back to Zelda.
I mean, I think it's intrinsic to humans. We just want to destroy pottery.
Yes, because pottery. I mean, it has an opening, and several barrels, especially if they've already been opened, are capable of opening. But it's just like, no, you want to smash.
I mean, to be fair, they do spend a lot of time hiding things in pots.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not quantities either. It's just one thing. That seems like an impractical means of keeping someone out.
I kind of like it though. It's the dream.
Yeah. But I mean, if you get a good running start, you can just hop on through it.
Yeah, but it's the principle of the thing. It's like, oh no, don't bother, honey. He's working today. You can tell by the horse head flames going.
Mm-hmm. All right, and here is a classic character, one of my personal favorites. You will see him in a minute. This is going to be Garrador, which basically means Claude, in sort of a roundabout way. And he is called that for obvious reasons. Because I was looking up some of their names, and Garrador. It's not specifically a word. It's just sort of like it's a word that they sort of made up for him to mean like the Claude one or Claude.
Okay.
But for a minute, I thought it was Gaelic, which, given the context of where we're at, the Gaelic word Garrador is gardener.
I like it. You're adding new layers of lore.
I really do like this character. Although, why you would intentionally create a creature and then make him blind?
Or give him a really obvious weak spot. I will say, the blind enemy that is kind of constantly on the move and hears the slightest sound, and it worked really well in Gears of War as well. The berserkers.
Oh, okay. Ashley, how about you?
Oh
you know,
dear, Ashley.
How about you fuck off somewhere not in the line of gunshot and death claws?
Ashley, please. Ashley, please.
By all means, stand in the way of fire.
Oh no, she's got her iPods in. Her AirPods.
Leon's waving to get out the way, and she's like, "Is that a new dance?"
Good God, Ashley.
Yeah, I know. She's, as we've previously determined, she has zero self-preservation.
I'm like a bird of water fly away. Ashley! Ashley, God damn it! She looks like a Furtado fan.
Especially around. Oh no, she starts, and then eventually she's gonna bust out with promiscuous girl. God, she was what, high school? This would have been around that time, I guess.
I'm gonna be honest, my memory gets a little fuzzy going back more than a year.
I tried to forget it. I've tried to forget my past. I really wanted that trap to work, but it just kind of.
Aw.
It decided that gravity wanted to work in slow motion. Oh well, back to the old routine. Repeatedly slash them.
They have facial tattoos like the C-list Final Fantasy character. Oh dear. That's a man kiss.
That's a man kiss. That was I know it was George Lowe. Was that Space Ghost?
That was Harvey Birdman, attorney at law.
That wasn't George Lowe then.
I think it was what's his name? He has the late night show.
Now, Stephen Colbert was in that show, but he played the boss with the eye patch.
Yes, I think it was him, but I'm gonna be honest, I also haven't watched that in forever.
It's been quite a while. Is Adult Swim even on anymore?
Oh, I don't know. Most of my TV is all online now.
Yeah, as it is with most.
I do like when ammunition is provided an altar, just to add to the importance.
Oh yeah. You totally want these. And they got the shields made of cardboard. Arts and crafts.
Ashley, please. Man,
Because she's kind of, and she stands there so unassuming as well. She's like, "What you doing?"
Yeah, I would say that this is perhaps why I did not connect with the game, is I cannot deal with Ashley. Although they supposedly, from what I gather, made the new remake a little bit better. Oh God.
Oh, no, undoubtedly. I do need to check it out. It's on the list of things to do.
My classic me problem is got a new computer, and instead of spending my time with Cyberpunk in 4K, I instead have started playing Stardew Valley again and looking at Dwarf Fortress.
Yeah, I think we've all done that. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna get this totally high-tech machine and play 8-bits.
Time to load up the emulator. Play some Excite Bike.
I can see all 15 pixels that make up Mario now.
You get that ultra wide, so you actually see all the way around the world and back to your character.
Mm-hmm. I gotta say, Salazar has some nice digs.
It does. I also remember this room being a pain in the ass.
It can get a little hairy, but it comes with this. Your increased motion in VR makes things easier if you can remember to load your gun.
That's how they handicap
Because, like I said, and like I said, so because I have the increased motion and everything, you move much faster. Like, you could not move this fast in the GameCube version.
Right,
and
right.
aiming was a bitch.
I can't wait for the VR of Resident Evil 5 so you can punch the boulder. Just doing the little waggle controls.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I know I have not played 5. Actually, that's like one that I just completely jumped over. I played a little bit of 6, most of 7, and then of course I did Village.
I think we should play co-op 5 and you can experience the absurdity firsthand.
Well, I just thought it was silly whenever I saw the I guess whatever, the infected in this one. Like they do the Neo when you shoot at them.
Yes, they do.
And I was just kind of like, not zombie enough for me.
Well, they're not zombies. They're like the next stage up of the infected. They're like mostly normal people until they get the activation code. They're like sleeper
Yeah.
agents.
Yeah. So, this is just something funny. Yes, I do know there is a wait here option. But I thought it would be funnier that if I just point the gun at Ashley and say, "You stay what the fuck there."
Don't you move.
You can make her, make her not move if you point the gun at her, and it works. I just think that Leon's like just beginning to get fed up with her.
Yeah.
Shot him in the penis.
Bad sportsman. Ah, God, I wish you could throw the pistol at him. Just, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even need it to do damage. I just need them to react.
But you'll notice, like, in the original game, if you were to try and do this, you would be constantly playing rope-a-dope with them.
Yeah, I mean, it looks kind of badass in VR.
Mm-hmm. You feel badass.
Even if you forget to reload.
Oh no, I mean that honestly, that for me, that sort of adds to it. You're like, because anytime you're pulling out your shotgun, you're like, oh shit, I've got like 5 guys around me. I need to clear some room. You pull it out and they're bearing in on you, and whole thing, click.
Go, Ashley. I choose you.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. Just like, here, take her. All right, I was just that little cut there. That was me getting everything ready because I remember this part of the game.
Oh yeah, I remember this one.
Great, Ashley, go be moderately useful.
Like their Silent Hill-esque paintings.
Mm-hmm.
Watch out for me.
No.
Yeah. And I am somehow,
Palsy cam.
yeah. It is I mean, much like I guess, if I were to try and freehand a rifle with a scope on it, I do imagine it would be moderately difficult to keep it straight.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm being attacked by the Inquisition.
The Inquisition. The Inquisition. Oh boy, that
Yeah,
seems...
didn't. Was that?
I was gonna say, that seems so much easier.
Oh yeah, like I do like it is easier doing it this way than I would have luck with doing it in oh no. It's easier than I would have luck with it trying to do it on the GameCube. Just simply put, because so the going into scope view is not automatic. It's actually, what's really cool about it is, you notice I'm physically lifting it up to my face when I'm doing that.
Ah, a little bit of immersion there.
Mm-hmm.
Also, do you feel like this is an accurate simulator of being that one cosplay booth babe at like E3?
Quite possibly.
La Campana. No, thank you. Please play World of Tanks.
Hey, honest way of making money, I guess.
When I went to E3, some of the models working there did not. We're not having a good time, just due to the wall of stank flesh pressing against them.
Yeah. I mean, you do feel bad for him at times, but at the same time, I'm like, I mean, if people wanted to pay to look at my booty, I'm not above it. It's like Ashley's like 10 feet behind you, and when you try and go into the door, it's like, you can't leave without Ashley.
It's like Metal Gear Solid Peace. Was it Peace Walker? Yeah, where you're playing co-op and all of the like going to the next area is like, oh, it'd take 2 people to fit through this area. It's like it's a field, man.
Yeah, I know. It was like, and let's just waiting on Ashley to come in. It's like, pull the fucking lead out, man. Hey. Get ready to see the world's most specific trap.
Yeah. Like +5 to Ashley capturing.
That is an oddly specific trap.
I didn't know we were in the haunted mansion.
Can you be heard through brick walls there, Leon?
You don't sound very confident, sir. I'm coming for you. Somehow. Let me call my boss real quick.
Salazar, how'd you...
We've jacked the line. We didn't want you telling everyone any unnecessary
Oh my.
information.
Where's Ashley?
So she fell into
Question.
one of our wonderful traps.
With what equipment in this ancient castle are you hijacking the line?
Yeah. I mean, we can clearly see from the left there that it's water tested.
Out for some exercise down in the sewer.
Thanks. That should keep me company, because boredom kills me.
I look forward to our next encounter.
Just kiss already.
In another
Sick burn, Leon. Oh man, the next 2 bad guys, especially like when he starts communicating with them over the codex. It's a quip off.
Yeah. It's it's a weird choice, but I'm here for it.
Yeah, but boy, is it like it's sort of one of those things that you get amongst your friends and you be, man, you know, it'd be really cool if I said.
And I was like, no, this party's over. I do like your little transition effect.
Yeah, just mixing it up a little bit. Because walking around and exploring does get kind of boring, so I just kind of sploop it out a little. Oh, man. This part in VR.
Oh.
Yeah. So that was me and having a mild panic attack.
There's an invisible roach somewhere in your room.
Well, because it's got a binaural audio with it, so
Does that mean you hear it once a month or once every 2 months?
and sneaky. I think these are the Novisitas. No visitas. Like it basically just means the unseen.
Okay.
And they're mosquito thingies.
I
don't know. Maybe they're they're hive beings. So maybe they're wasps or something.
They do play a pretty prominent role in 6, I believe. Nope. I'm thinking it's more of like a spidery creature in 6.
Bzz. So I found out something interesting about the shotgun. You can any weapon here you can one hand, but the shotgun specifically, if you hold it with both hands, it is substantially more accurate.
That makes sense. Ah, Blue Velvet. One of the good ones.
Oh, no, I'm thinking Bluebell.
That's the guy that plays the Green Goblin plays a addicted serial killer perv. It's kind of terrifying.
Oh.
I would definitely recommend.
Yeah, I was waiting on that one. I saw a hole and I was like, hey, he's coming.
For the unseen, you didn't think about that one too much.
Boy, they are... That one made me panic just a bit. And they hurt so much.
Yeah, jeez. But at least each one drops a gem.
Yeah, you get like an abundance. They're for a...
Oh, yeah.
what did they go to? Let's see, the Kite's Eye was the beer stein.
Is it the crown?
No, it's not the crown. There's... Oh, dip. I'm sure it'll come to me in a minute. But yeah, it's one of the treasures. And you have to get, of course, you have to collect 3 colors. The red, green, and blue. And the blue are in short supply.
Turlet memo.
Ew, I didn't notice that. Like, so Luis just went there and dropped trowel next to a dead guy and wrote down some notes.
I like to think that he was like, yeah, Leon will read this, and just smeared it around the toilet a little bit.
Mm-hmm. But basically, you're kind of getting a little backstory about... So, Luis is a researcher. They kind of gave him more of a storyline in the remake. In this one, it's just he's a researcher.
And researcher. Hello, Umbrella Research.
Mm-hmm. I don't even really think it was mentioned. I don't even think that he was mentioned as Umbrella in this one. I'll have to go back through the notes, but I don't think that gets mentioned. That's something I think they added for the remake.
Oh yeah, and I don't know. I just kind of jumped to Umbrella on these, but.
Mm-hmm. And here's something that's been really weird for me in sort of the whole canon of the Resident Evil series, is like Umbrella's always been this, it's always been the Shadow Man, throughout the whole series pretty much up until the recent games, and then they just kind of disappeared. There was no big payoff with it.
Yeah,
unless I missed a series somewhere.
There's a hidden bit in which one? Not Village, but the one before that. Home
7.
At the end of the ship, you find a wrecked Umbrella ship with like chemicals and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it just kind of hints like that's why this family is like they are. They are like regenerators.
Mm-hmm. But it's always never been like I think they just kind of wrote them out. It's like, after Raccoon, their stock fell and they fell out of business or something like that. The Umbrella was always this big bad Shadow Man because like Wesker works for them and all that, and it just never really paid off. At least not that I've seen.
Yeah, we got to play through 5 and 6 so you can see what happens to Wesker. Spoilers, it's dumb. but dumb in the best way possible.
Yeah, I'm okay with a little good kind of dumb.
It's like, yes, I would... oh, false alarm. Sometimes I get excited when I go down ladders.
No, I think I was trying to get the... Oh, yeah, the prompt to jump down wasn't showing up for me, so I was kind of going back and forth with it a little. Boy, he has got a hell of a kick.
Yeah. Take some bullets, those roaches.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and it's for the butterfly lantern that those
Yep.
gems are for that I've been collecting.
I saw you pick it up. Ugh.
Leon, don't pick up stuff out of the poo water, please.
Leon, it's goopy. It's gooshy.
Ah, yes. This with the added advantage of depth perception, this puzzle was so much easier. I do.
Yeah. Probably should rebalance some stuff for VR.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, you have depth perception, whereas in 4 you kind of didn't. So, like, I mean, they have these lines on the floor to kind of show you where the pathing of the pendulums are. But for some reason, you couldn't move as fast, and you had to be more precise with your timing.
Right. Oh man, I forgot. We got Mecha Salazar coming up.
He will be coming up. Not in this episode. I don't think.
Hey guys, you having a
Hey.
black mass?
Yeah. All they're repeating over and over is "to die is to live."
Not a great Bond movie, if I'm honest.
It was the sequel to Die Another Day that just really, more or less, sort of tried to give James Bond a backstory that no one really cared about.
Yeah. Oh boy, you haven't seen No Time to Die, have you?
I haven't.
Oh boy. Well, you just
Is it
spoiled
still-
it for yourself.
Oh,
Where you going, guys?
is it Daniel Craig?
It is.
Okay.
Daniel Craig as Jimothy Bond. And there's a whole
I do
lot
love. So in this one, you can aim over ledges.
Fooled you.
Yeah. So, added benefit of VR, you can lean over a ledge to fire down at guys trying to climb up a ladder instead of waiting for them to get up.
Fantastic.
I think I watched one of Daniel Craig's James Bond movies, and that was the one with Mads Mikkelsen.
That would be Casino Royale.
Yeah, and it was mostly because Mads Mikkelsen.
Yeah, and that,
He's
that
got to
one
be
was
one of my
okay.
favorite actors.
yeah. I only like him more after playing Death Stranding.
Mm-hmm. He was even in. I don't know if this is a hot take or not. I did not care for the Clash of the Titans remake, but he did a great job in it.
Yeah, I don't know that that's a hot take. I mean, it made enough to do a sequel, so it must have done pretty good.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna say that. Oh, the claymation Clash of the Titans is far superior. I like that more. It's sort of iconic.
I'm of the opinion that two things can be bad. And one of them has a robotic owl.
Yeah, they did that as a throwaway joke in the remake. And I know, I think that if I remember correctly, the owl was supposed to have been Zeus, but Zeus did take he took the form of an eagle or a hawk.
He
at
did
one
lots of
point in the
things.
lore.
He took form of a swan, a bull. Whenever he's horny, he just transforms into something.
Yep.
He took the form of a golden shower at one point. And it's
Yeah.
very weird. Anyone interested on this subject, I would recommend Stephen Fry's trilogy, Mythos, Hero, and Troy.
Ooh. Is it an audiobook version?
He does read the audiobook, but it is written by him as well.
Yeah, I like anything that he's done so far.
He's in Sandman, in kind of just a thankless role, which I kind of dig.
So the horror movie or the Netflix series based on the graphic novel?
The second one, which I didn't think I was gonna like, and then I ended up buying it because I liked it so much.
I know. If I could find them cheaper, I want to get the graphic novels now. Because like I'm getting into the characters. Not to kind of jump off on a tangent, but it's like you start out. Dream is like super emo,
Yes.
and then becomes slightly less emo, but still totally emo.
Thank goodness they add Patton Oswalt as a talking raven.
I know. That was like and that must have been like something that he had to have specifically saw that and just jumped for it.
He's like, this guy just broods everywhere, and he kind of sucks.
Oh, I was gonna see if I can kind of I was trying to see if I could break the game.
Oh, yeah.
I can't.
Oh, that would have been great. It's like that Fallout 4 VR mod where they reach through and unlock the door by reaching your arm through the hole.
Mm-hmm.
I like that they're recording their ASMR session. You've kind of interrupted things. Hey, buddy, you having a little trouble there? Oh, there you go.
Chiropractic free.
Might be.
I often I don't know if it can be done or if it cannot, but seemingly I wasn't able to do it. I'm always kind of disappointed when I can't, like when they put an enemy there for me to shoot and then it does not let me shoot them.
Oh.
This is me just trying to see if I can thread the needle. But like I shot him in the head and I shot him twice even, and he's able to run away.
Oh, he's cutscening.
Yeah.
Well, you have to chase him around this asininely designed room,
Yeah.
but it's filled with treasure.
Leon's happy. You know, I need to get some regal paintings of myself just to hang around my house.
Yeah, I've been saying this for years. Oh, good shot.
Okay. You're just overcompensating. So, this is, despite me taking like 500 bullets to the face just then, this is one of those instances in which this part being in VR turns out to be really handy. So I'm going to get a little heal going. Going to grab the shotty.
Those million bullets you just got hit by, somehow less damaging than a cockroach jump kicking you.
Yeah. Well, I think because the kick just hurt his feelings more than anything. Yeah, so thanks to VR, I can just kind of skirt around him real easy.
All right. I think they missed the opportunity by not letting you get on the minigun.
That's come up a couple of times, and I was not able to. I was unable to interact with any of the miniguns. That would have been just the ultimate power trip.
Hey, Salazar, who designed your castle? Frank Lloyd wrong. I don't know. I'll workshop it and get back to you.
I will say, this game. Well, I guess most of the Resident Evil games up to this point had done it this way. They were sort of sparing on bosses.
Hmm.
I think in the first game, you really only had one. You had the hunters, but they became a regular at some point in the game. Two is when you kind of started having boss characters like the alligator, and then the giant salamander blob thingies.
Did you have the sharks in that one as well?
I don't remember in 2, but you did have it in 1. So in 1, the sharks were not like the sharks actually became an issue in the remake of 1 that came out on the GameCube. Oh, easy puzzle right there. Basically, you just had to end up with 6 dead bodies. But like in 1, I think they had intended to do more with it. Oh, here we go. Let's see their quip off.
Not you, Mr. Kennedy. If you don't need me, then get off my back, old man.
Did you say old man, Mr. Kennedy?
You don't understand, Dad.
I've got Benjamin Button disease.
So you're just like all the others? A puppet of the parasites?
Surely you don't think I'm the same as those diminutive ganados. The parasites, las plagas, are slaves to my will. I have absolute control.
Well, I really don't give a damn. Rainer
All right, showing off with the finger animations, GameCube.
Yeah.
Just like the mail.
Get rid of our
Inclement weather will not stop me. I'm Canadian, actually.
Hey guys, you remember that I've got guns, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to lumber over here. Oh, you can throw those? Okay. All right, everybody, get in line.
Oh, do the monkey.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, that Jim Carrey, right?
Johnny Bravo.
Oh no, I was I was making a joke that one of the Ganados was laughing.
Uh,
So in the original one, the sharks weren't that much of an issue. You had a cutscene where it showed Jill's legs, like they were going to be swimming towards you, and then you saw the sharks. And if you stood there long enough, yeah, they would attack you. But basically, you just go into the room, drain the water, and the sharks are gone. In the remake, they made it to where like it was this whole sequence in which you had to get the water taken down before the shark broke through the glass.
see, because I remember even that after you drain the water, they could still kill you if you like walked right next to them.
Oh yeah, like if you walked up to them, yeah. But they pretty much just they flopped around on dry land.
Quick shot. Oh, it's the revolver ocelot fight.
Yep.
I love to reload in battle.
You wait your turn.
You're pretty good.
All right, I'm alive again.
Ooh.
Button pushy. I'm getting low on health.
Boop. Just need the guys to show up with the point blank rocket launcher now.
Mm-hmm. And Leon will just eat it to the face.
Increase that max health. Fine.
Yeah, I'm finding that because I use less ammo, because I can because the knife fighting is much easier with this one, you start to get to where you're having to leave some ammo behind. Which feels really bad.
Yeah, especially in a Resident Evil. Where it's just like, hey, this used to be about resource management.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, I like something that was really cool about 1 is a limited number of saves. Like you actually had to find you had to find ink ribbons.
No, poor Raven. They did nothing.
Did you drop anything?
They were innocents. Somebody's doing some growling.
Flutter, flutter, flutter. Dang it.
I just stuffed these spindles into my bullet wounds.
Good place to hold them. And staunches the bleeding.
You monster.
That's what you get for sitting there minding your own business.
Anything in here?
Yep, I just got to find the right spot to make it latch onto my hand. Really, anything? Anything? And 3 for 1.
Barrel combo.
Also, I didn't use grenades nearly as much as I did in the original. So, here comes an old friend that mysteriously died in, or supposedly died in 2.
Put them up now.
Mucha.
No picking!
Bit of advice, try using knives next time. Works better for close encounters.
Thanks, Solid Snake.
Long time.
Knife. Gun. Knife gun.
Ada. So it is true.
True? About what?
You, working with Wesker.
I see you've been doing your homework.
Why, Ada?
What's it to you?
Yeah, I paid some nerd to help me.
Why'd you show up like this?
Google Glass distraction.
See you around.
What would have happened if that accidentally just went off while she still was wearing them?
She'd probably do a lot less grappling hooking around.
That looks expensive.
I found a mirror. Very good, stranger.
Is this yours? You want to buy it back?
I think he just hides in rooms where he wants you to steal stuff.
Yeah.
A
That way
plasma
he can-
TV, stranger.
That way he can hawk it off of you, and then that way it's like, I didn't steal it.
Well, he's got plausible deniability.
Yeah, I remember. In fact, I think several of the rooms that he's standing in have items that you can just sell to him.
Boy, if only someone would open up this jewelry chest. I'll perhaps trade these Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
I keep having to refer to the map just because I have a bad habit of. I have no sense of direction inside of video games. So this map was a big help.
Yeah, it doesn't help that these environments are made to be kind of mazy.
Mm-hmm. The gentlest.
I like it's
taps
just
broken.
so tired. Like, all right, I guess. More treasure.
Yay.
Yeah, you'll buy it at a high price.
Weird that Leon would carry on gold bars, which are rather heavy, instead of just trying to sell them.
I mean, considering what else is in that briefcase, I don't think weight is an issue for Leon.
Snake!
Oh no, a snake.
That's one of the ones I wasn't really ready for. What was the name of that animator?
Weeble and Bob?
Was it?
Maybe that was another animation thing they did. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna delve into the internet.
Yeah, I mean that's like ancient Newgrounds stuff.
Yeah. Weeble, that's it.
Okay.
Was close. Weeble stuff. They did another video, the one that I perhaps listened to a lot more.
Badger.
Was their no, the Justin Timberlake bringing sexy back, but it was just them singing about take it to the fridge. I think they also did the Oxbow Lake song, which was pretty catchy.
Huh. Oh no! A trap.
Yeah.
And
I will
our
say-
buddy.
This part very scary in the original.
Oh, it doesn't help being VR. You feel quite claustrophobic.
They do that thing where they create the VR helmet that puffs air when you get hit, just to extra scare the shit out of you.
They have a. It's called hepatic feedback. They make vests for it now.
Is it hepatic or haptic? Or is it a different, like, more evolved version of haptic feedback?
You're probably correct. I'm sure I'm missaying it. Oh, there goes Leon's head. Oh dear. But yeah, you're more than likely correct. I think I'm just not saying words right, as I often do.
Yeah, I remember they used to make those little force feedback vests, so you could play. Theoretically, from the advertisements, you would play like Street Fighter, and you would feel it every time it hit.
Mm-hmm. But they have people that they kind of homebrew them now to where it is excruciating when you get shot.
Just tases you.
They do make some that do that, and they have some that it was mostly as a gag, but it's an actual functioning gear that the dude set up. He has he put like a boxing glove on a it looked to be some sort of hydraulic system that he had rigged up, that anytime he got shot, it would punch him and knock him like 5 feet backwards.
Jeez. Na, 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 na.
Keep working at it, Leon.
That lock had
Yeah,
hit
if you
points.
Yeah, if you didn't know either, Barry, you'd think you were stuck. Couldn't have done that before. I don't know why. If there's glass, I must break.
Yeah. It's just an if-then statement.
Yep.
If glass equals true.
Magnum bullets.
Hello. That gun that I always hoard and then forget to use.
Same. That will be no different. Although I won't say which one. I do use it quite a bit in a later fight, just because I didn't. It's an annoying fight otherwise. Locked.
Well, we certainly couldn't break it down or anything. That would be wrong.
Those wooden doors much stronger than iron bars, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, what kind of contractor do you have to pay to build a house like this?
Exactly.
That just pull a lever and make the floor come up, please. Yeah, somehow they put 2 guys behind me that I wasn't ready for.
Old monster
Also,
closet.
the plagas are coming out in full force today. These I hate so much because even after you knock down the host, the little creepy crawlies get out on their own and start coming at you.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, spank you.
No, it made me feel itchy.
Itchy, tasty.
Mm. Get stand. Yeah, there we go. All right, and then after about, I think it was like 5 minutes of sorting out my inventory, I was like, oh, I didn't want to pick that up.
Do I want the blue
Now
grenade
inventory full.
or the red grenade?
I don't like doing that, but I did. All right, so Leon, much like Snake, is going to keep this in his stomach.
Yep. Colonel.
It's the peptides that keep them from digesting it.
Tummy full now. It's like, oh god, what was that? That was Snake Eater, where he was like, I found some glowing mushrooms. And they're like, huh, that's cool, Snake. He's like, if I eat them, will they recharge my batteries? It's like, yeah, sure. Whatever you say, Snake. Of course, he eats them and it recharges his batteries. And they're like, what the fuck? It's like, I guess just the placebo effect? It's like, yes, Snake, those mushrooms recharge your batteries. Awesome.
Yeah. So in the first one, they sort of like occasionally winked at, hey, Yamo.
Thanks for
Oh,
showing
no.
up, kid. Diarrhea can strike like a scorpion in the back.
Ow.
You're gonna be okay, buddy.
Sadly, where are you hiding that? Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to.
Like, seriously, that tissue has to come from somewhere.
Stay with me, Lois.
Eh, eh.
Researcher. Hired by Sadler. You found out what I was up to. Don't talk.
Beware his song about big butts. I'm sorry, that's just what that reminded me of.
He beats
He
you
beats
up.
you up and he plays it.
Lois!
Bleh.
Lois!
I don't think that's going to help there, bud.
Yeah, let me just pound my fist into your open wound. Eh. I'm overcome with feelings approaching tentativeness.
Yeah, like I said, it was. I really like what they did with him in the remake. They kind of. You were able to at least care that he died.
Mm.
I'm like, oh, Ashley, Lewis, Ashley, Lewis. And a clever little Heidi painting.
Oh.
Yeah, Ashley's over there making noise like. I'm like, I'll get around to it.
He's playing Angry Birds.
I was like, look, you ran from me and fell into an oddly specific trap. You can hold your horses.
This is my hole. It was made for me.
Yeah. Shut up. So,
Near-death experience.
Ashley, get out of there!
which part, the you coughing up blood or the me shooting at you? So, I unfortunately, this is a re-recording. I lost the footage. So, if you're not careful, if you shoot those restraints from top down, after you shoot the second one, she will lean down and start fighting to try and break open the third restraint. And she puts her head right in the way of the bullet.
You conveniently lost the footage where you just capped Ashley.
Go, go, go!
La 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 la.
Yes, by all means, take time.
I can't open it.
Well, give me a minute to shoot all these guys. I'm sure one of them will have a key.
Just runs directly back into the trap.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
Honestly,
you, stop it.
I didn't think it would work. I especially didn't think it would work twice.
You're fine, right, Ashley?
Hope you enjoy falling on marble floors, Ashley.
Don't worry. This scatter shot is specifically designed to go around you.
Smart shot. Has that guy just been missing the entire time?
Pretty much.
I had like 12 beers at Esther's. They're just chanting.
All right,
for-
Ashley. Now is not the time to be standing around. You have the key. Go.
They're just chanting for Loco.
Mm-hmm.
I got the key. I can get out.
I'm glad they put her picture up there. Else, how would we know who was talking?
And now comes to an odd section of the game where we play as Ashley.
Oh no.
And
mean-
she is in no way helpful.
I mean, at least she has guns, right?
Nope.
Oof. Martial arts?
If you consider the martial art of maybe like in so much as Tai Chi would be used to fight off someone.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Dun,
Yeah,
dun,
no,
dun,
it's
dun.
Luigi's Mansion now. But basically, her whole segment is just playing tee.
Ugh.
Although you can't get these and like throw at them, and it catches them on fire. Cranky,
see.
cranky. And then basically the whole measure is like, you're like, oh no, I am over here. I am trapped. Have some. Tee. And I think I wanted to see if I would be able to kill him.
Oh, they're immortal as well?
Yeah.
Oof. That stinks.
No, he's stuck in there. And I'm like, oh wait, no, there's another guy in here. I know. I'll throw it at my feet. Oh wait, no, that wasn't this. It wasn't this one. And just like Leon, she's very snoopy.
She's a hoarder.
Tee.
Well, at least he enjoys the joke.
There. Well, threat is dealt with. Now
Time
we
for
can
a
plunder.
little bit of looting.
Also, for some reason, in the VR version, they gave her, she has very tiny hands in all the cutscenes, but in this one, she's got very,
The very nice hands.
they're very large. There we go.
Well, shit.
Yep. She can collect stuff, but she ultimately ends up giving it to Leon.
Man, I can't believe this game did as good as it did with these scenes. Just, Ashley's the worst.
I'm trying to think. There was another game that's sort of... Well, I mean, a lot of these games will end up having sequences like that. I was just trying to think of another specific example.
I think there was one on the Xbox 360 marketplace called My Name is Maya.
Mm-hmm.
And it was abysmal.
Ah.
That's,
I do like that I do have control over the flashlight.
yeah.
It's
It
not
does a
just
lot.
whichever direction I'm facing.
It does a lot to kind of build immersion.
Mm-hmm. And even though they had to make some changes for the VR, puzzle solving still feels really good in this one.
Hmm.
The piece that we just grabbed, that tile piece that we had just grabbed off of the fireplace, is for an upcoming puzzle here.
Right. And here's where they should have the invisible bugs.
Mm.
Well, this won't come to life at all.
No. Since you give me one example of when a suit of armor has come to life in a haunted house.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, do you cut out before they actually come to?
Yeah, so basically, this I was not good with these slidey puzzles. This took me too damn long. So you'll see me just kind of cut through it here. And there we go, puzzle solved. All right, and then
Well, nothing to do but walk calmly to the exit here.
yeah,
Uh,
and then I'm gonna be headed out to. Let's see. Oh no, of course, she finds jewelry. This is going to be it's a 2-piece. One's a key, and then the other's going to be part that opens up that inset statue portion at the fire that Salazar went behind.
right.
All right, and with that, we will see what's going to be chasing us next time on I've Got Next.
I see it. I see what's chasing us.